Unleashed, Episode 10, Part 2, Fusion vs. Xyz.
At last, the Exesian rests. No. How did you...
Their points changed as well, apparently. Oh, yeah, those were life points.
The effect of Curryvenge in my hand.
Oh, boy.
I can discard this card from my hand if I would have taken damage.
Curryvenge, I see what you did there.
Damage to 0, and then the damage I would have taken is inflicted to you.
Ooh!
Halved.
Oh.
Well, in that case, I'll activate my own trap. Go, Clockwork, scramble! With this trap card, I'm allowed to reduce the damage to 0 since I control a Clockwork monster. Oh wait, I do! So we both make it out of this unscathed. Interesting. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Thanks to Power Bond, I win, because you take damage equal to your monster's original attack.
He's right. Except...
It's gonna take more than that to finish me. What? How are you still alive? With the effect of Clockwork Dragon, since it's face up on my field, all effect damage that I would take is cut.
I thought Clockwork Scramble would have stopped it, but no, just battle damage, I guess.
From Power Bond. Very well then. Draw!
Entering Crisis City.
Since I control no monsters, I can special summon Speedster of the Magic Hunters. And by doing so, I can choose to increase or decrease its level.
These guys remind me of the freaking Flame Armor, Aqua Armor Ninja cards, stuff like that.
I'll normal summon
the Armor Ninjas.
Cloak of the Magic Hunters from my hand. And using its special ability, I'm allowed to add a Magic Hunter monster from my deck to my hand. Normally, if it has 1500 attack or less, I can choose to special summon it. But I'm not going to. Because I'm going to keep it in my hand. Because I already have all the monsters I need. Now with these two monsters, I build the overlay network. I exceed summon rank 4. One for all dragon.
Here it is. One of these, I see.
What? I've never felt this way whilst using One for All before.
I activate One for All Dragon special.
So you think this is a Signer thing or a
By
Dimension
using
Dragon
one
thing?
Overlay unit, I can give this card 4,000.
I know that's essentially the
extra
same
attack
idea,
points.
but still.
Then, I can use up a second overlay unit to give it 4,000 more.
Now I'll activate the quick play spell Mystical Space Typhoon. With it, I can destroy your continuous trap.
Scramble.
And because of its effect, I can't activate cards in response to it. Go, One for All! Detroit! Neutron Destruction! Not so fast.
I hear Detroit and just think
the
of
effect
freaking
of Clockwork Dragon.
All Might.
I simply pay 500 life
Detroit
points
Smash!
and activated from my hand. Go, no entry!
Ooh.
Now, all of our monsters switch into defense position. One for All Dragon becomes unaffected by all card effects the turn its abilities activate.
But my dragon
True,
isn't.
But Clockwork Dragon isn't affected. That means it switches into defense mode, safe from your battle damage.
Let me guess, One for All does piercing?
Not bad, but it's only a minor delay for the inevitable. I end my turn with one face down card. And you lose this duel now, Exesian, because thanks to the effects of your One for All Dragon,
Power
you
Bond.
now take damage equal to the total attack that you added to it this turn.
Essentially that Power Bond.
Wrong. Remember that monster I added earlier with Cloak's effect? That was my Pyro of the Magic Hunters. And now, I can special summon it from my hand, and reduce all damage I take to 0 from One for All's effect. However, One for All's attack points do return to normal.
He's got little life points. Just bring out another monster.
That's it, Exesian. Give in to your hatred. Show the world what you were really like back then when you invaded Xyz. I mean, the entire audience is watching, and now they know the truth about you. Now they know how horrifying you can truly be.
See, I used a scapegoat. That proves that it's the case.
A bright future for all
Isn't that right,
Xyzians.
Straw Man?
Yeah, those fusions destroyed our
Not surprised. This is what the freaking B-Force guy did in Arc 5. Don't you hate everyone? All the tops? Yeah, we hate them.
Damn it! Damn it! How could you? How could you dare insult the great David Talk in front of a large audience?
Like that.
I'll break you for that, Exesian! I'll break you! That's it. Give in to all of your hatred. Let it overcome you. Let it drive you. Let it consume you. Just as it has consumed
We shall
me.
become one!
Wait until I'm done with you. I'll bathe in your cards as I throw that duel disc of yours
That
down.
also kind of reminds me of the number
dark pit of
cards.
despair.
The majority of them
Draw.
making the user
I activate
evil.
the effect of Clockwork Scramble in my graveyard. By discarding my entire hand and banishing one Clockwork monster from my graveyard, I'm allowed to add any spell card from my deck to my hand as I wish. And the spell I'm adding is one that will definitely cook up your defeat. Go! Overload Fusion! Overload Fusion? That means he's probably bringing out something big. With this spell card, I banish
For Solaris
Clockwork
Phase
Dragon
1? Probably.
and another Clockwork monster from my graveyard to perform a fusion summon.
Yeah, this is the Solaris
fusion
Phase 1.
summon.
This is the resurrection
Come
of Solaris, I
forth.
believe.
Clockwork Paradox Dragon. I activate the effect of
How
Paradox
funny,
Dragon.
considering we're actually getting a 20th
With it, I
anniversary
can take
Paradox
one
card.
Clockwork monster in my
Don't ask me
graveyard
why,
and
but
equip
we
it to
are.
this card. And the
Guess
card
Konami just wanted to
I
make another
choose is
anime card.
Clockwork Cannon, so I equip Cannon to this monster. And that's not all. Clockwork Paradox Dragon also gains the effects of its equipped monster. On top of that, Clockwork Dragon gains 500 attack for every Clockwork monster in my graveyard. But wait, Clockwork Cannon also gains 200 attack for every Clockwork monster in my graveyard. That means this card gains 700 attack for every
this is
Clockwork
Solaris Phase
monster.
1, and yep, we're
And,
fucked.
Well, I'm not a math nerd, but I think even I can figure this one out. That's it. Attack me with everything you've got. Clockwork
Ask and you
Paradox
shall receive.
Dragon. Attack and destroy one for all dragon. Quantum destruction. Ugh.
I'm not dead yet.
What? Impossible! Of course, I figured you'd try a move like that, which is why I have this. With the Dud Magic Hunter Trap card, I can special summon one Magic Hunter monster from my deck to take my monster's place, thus redirecting your attack to the monster I special summon. I choose Mirror of the Magic Hunters to take the hit for my one-for-all dragon.
And what's he do?
Well, thanks to Clockwork Cannon's effect, which is now Paradox Dragon's effect, you take damage equal to that monster's attack.
It only has 100
That's a small
attack.
price to pay, especially since your monster doesn't really have that many attack points to begin with. Course. I end my turn. This duel has gone on long enough. It's my turn. The turn I plan to finish this. Draw! I activate the effect of Dud Hunter from my graveyard. By banishing this card from my graveyard, I'm allowed to add one rank up magic to my hand. And that will be this card. Come forth! Rank up magic! The Silver Sword!
Oh boy.
This spell card, I can take one for all and rank it up by one rank.
All
since
for
it's a
one.
light attributed Xyz monster. Now let's go! Rank up Xyz Evolution! Come forth! One for all, plus dragon!
Okay.
He's not as strong as my monster. Now I activate plus dragon's special ability. By using up one overlay unit, this card gains attack points equal to the strongest monster on your field.
Now he's stronger.
No, you can't!
I just
I
did.
can. Lucky for you, it's only a once per turn effect, but since one for all dragon already has enough attack points, I think this duel's well on its way to be over. What? No! No! No, you can't do this. You can't! You can't!
I just did.
No, this is impossible! This is impossible! Impossible! One for all. Attack! Detroit Meteor! Plus Ultra!
Sounds like a Street Fighter game. Plus Ultra.
Absolutely incredible! David Talk himself has been defeated. Looks like the top duelist of Duel Academy isn't, well, the top duelist anymore. Just happened. It was like I was a completely different person.
Remember, Draco
Wait.
Greendale's Green Eyes was very much afraid of One for All Dragon, so they might have a connection too. The Green Eyes and the One for All.
Dare insult me! This isn't over, Exesian. I agree. Because this is only the beginning. No. This isn't over. Ugh.
Oh, well, congratulations to Topia for an automatic win. Well,
Automatic.
huh? Oh, right.
Why is everyone hating on him?
Well, I guess we'll be moving on to the next round of the
I guess
tournament
everyone's
then?
fucking pissed at David Talk, considering, well, what Topia did. Meanwhile, no, I'm not late, I'm
A
just
little bit exclusive,
slow.
don't you think, sir?
Whatever you say, Viper. Ah, this is my favorite channel.
Now, Viper, it's the best we can do until we can move to our new base.
I see.
Now, getting down to business, your package has been delivered. May I present to you our new general? I've enlisted him as Blaze.
Why, it's an honor.
Here's your Bulbor.
Now, Viper, you asked earlier to speak to me in person. Why?
To ask for a proposition. Would you happen to have any decks focused on fusion summoning?
As a matter of fact, I have actually completed a few.
Give it to me.
One good reason.
My opponent in the next round, aka this round, so happens to be up against Ace. A person who so happens to be the friend of Topia. Once he sees one of his beloved friends destroyed and broken by a user of fusion monsters, then and only then will he truly break.
And why would we bother breaking only one person?
Think about
We're
it,
dicks.
sir. He'd be too busy occupied attacking anything that moves than deal with our cause. So whilst everyone's too busy trying to calm him down, we can go for our original plan, and we can go for the throat.
I see. And while Xyz and Fusion are too busy trying to destroy each other, and everyone else is trying to calm them down, we will be going for our true cause. A distraction, if you will.
Basic, but it gets the job done.
Precisely, sir.
Interesting. I like your idea, Viper. Very well then, I will give you one of my decks. But do not lose with it. Any more requests you require?
Why indeed, sir. I do want some new info to be added to my description. I wanted to say I was from the fusion dimension.
He's trying to get more and
That
more
was
under his
really
skin.
get this Topia out in a ruckus.
That will be remarkably difficult, but possible. Very well then, Viper. Now, back to business. As for orders, Blaze, you are required to prepare for your next round. Your host has already completed the first 2 rounds. You just need to prepare for the 3rd one coming tomorrow.
As you wish, Master Ruthless.
Here's your bowl, bull.
As for you, Viper, prepare for your next round, and do not lose.
One loss later.
As you wish, Master Mephiles. I will not fail you.
He would later fail him. To be continued. Hugh of the D. What is your favorite archetype used in this series so far? Honestly, the Clockwork archetype, just because it's the one I can see being actual archetype. Like, yeah, you could say Ancient Gears and stuff like that, but that's kind of one of the reasons too. Just, I like most of the archetypes so far, but Clockwork, I could see myself actually playing in real life or something like that. So, yeah, see ya.